At Malone BOCES, education is more than academics. It's hands-on, career-focused learning that builds brighter futures. Recently, members of the St. Regis Mohawk Tribal Council, along with SRMT program managers, toured the facility to discover how BOCES is preparing students for real-world successes across skilled trades and vital industries. Tribal Sub-Chief Sweet Jacobs shares her admiration for the programs and their potential to uplift the next generation.
I had known Sean McMahon, who's the CTE director of BOCES. I've known him maybe past 6 years because he's a board member of the Salmon River School District. So I worked with him there, and he was always trying to collaborate with the tribe in order to facilitate us, getting to know more about BOCES, more about their programming. So we were always connected that way. I think that there's so much to say about this BOCES program. I was so totally impressed. We went over the program that they had for disabilities. What impressed me is the soft skills that these programs were teaching our kids, all the way from HVAC, welding, carpentry, auto mechanics, heavy equipment, and law and security. That impressed me. How do I get a job? How do I make the job work? The soft skills that are needed nowadays in order to get a job, number one, you have to show up. That's their number one goal. You need to show up for work. You need to be there on time. You need to do this. So that's what really impressed me, and I was just so ever grateful to see all this.
From heavy machinery and welding to culinary arts and auto tech, students gain real skills and real experience. For Sean McMahon, Director of CTE Programs, these visits help showcase the impact of hands-on learning.
Anytime we have a chance to let the community in or our business and industry partners in to see what our young men and women in 11th and 12th grade get to do, and the skills they leave with, and the tools that they interact with on a daily basis, we take that opportunity. We do this many times throughout the year, but today is a very specific purpose of reapproval for our programs with State Ed. Of course, there's some students who say, oh, there's too much bookwork, or we hear students that say, oh, we'd really like to be working with our hands more. We were just down in security and law enforcement, and those two instructors feel very strongly that you might need a little more of the curricular academic background history of that trade before you get to go out there and execute that, given that the power that you'll one day have as a law enforcement officer. So each program kind of has its own formula, I would say. We have a lot of students that tell us this is the program that they want to come to. Just exposure to what's available. I was a K-12 Salmon River graduate. I did not know what this building was. I didn't know what opportunities students could receive during their high school education career. I think education's moving right now in the state. Over the course of the next 4 or 5 years, we're going to see a lot of different things taking place, and I think we'll see students really try to interact with the trades more throughout their high school career.
In programs like security and law enforcement, students are stepping into essential roles, learning what it takes to protect and serve. As the instructor Ryan Breen shares, the demand is real and it starts here.
The need for conscientious and hardworking individuals to move into law enforcement to allow for the industry to develop its good name again. I think in society it's very easy to find issues about bad police officers or bad incidents that have occurred, but the ones where things have worked out well and the police have done exactly what they needed to do are never highlighted. So I would really like the kids that want to help and want to make the world a better place to know they have somewhere to come and learn how to do that.
Malone BOCES and the St. Regis Mohawk Tribe working together to inspire, educate, and empower tomorrow's leaders. Because when we invest in our youth, we invest in our future.